What is going on, YouTube universe? My name is Zirra, and welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen, to Zirra Reacts, the channel where we break down, interpret, and do whatever we have to do to videos on the internet. When it comes to the reactions that I do when I do upload on a more consistent basis, and some of you at home might still be recovering from the fact that that's something that's actually going down right now, but when it comes to listening to bands and artists, I like to have a bit of a spread because I want to react to so many different things. So I might react to The Warning in one video, and then it might be 2, 3, 4 weeks down the line that we get another one. We listened to Mission Souls for the first time about a week ago with their AC/DC cover of TNT. I'm needing to take a beat here because I'm really excited to get into today's video for numerous reasons. TNT absolutely blew me away. The talent that these kids have is absolutely insane. Done a little bit of research in between because there's been some comments coming through telling me that while I said, you know, the mother and the father sometimes get involved, sometimes they don't, I was corrected. The mother and the father of this, you know, family band are still active even if they're not on camera. The mother does a lot of the editing and uploading process. The father does a lot of the sound engineering. So it truly is a family experience. I had a couple of comments as well come through suggesting that I learnt the kids' names and, you know, really started to get involved. So I've written them down just out of fear of forgetting them, and I hope I pronounce them correctly. If I don't, I apologize. The father's name is Sakan. Hope I got that right. The mother's name is Sheena. We have Nakez or Nasez, which is the bassist. Nisha is the lead guitarist. Stacy is the lead vocalist, and then Isaiah or Ice is on the drums. I love that nickname because he's stone cold on those drums. That leads me to today's performance. It was one of the most highly requested on the back of the TNT video, which, by the way, absolutely popped off. I cannot be any more thankful for every single soulmate that came out to react and get behind my first reaction of this band. It is not going to be the last. I'm only just scratching the surface, and I am fully committed to becoming a, well, for lack of better terms, a full-time soulmate reaction person here on the platform. If they've got a song to react to, I'm going to react to it. Every single song they've done, I am planning to react to it, which kind of puts me in a bit of a position here, and I don't want to do it to high note myself, but I'm truly humbled by the fact that when going to their website to see if I can get some information about them so I can talk about it in today's video, they've got a section on their website that has people that have reacted to them, and they link their channels and everything there. And I'm actually featured on their website even only after that one reaction video. And the fact that they have recognized myself in that retrospect is a truly humbling and humbling and honoring you know, position for me to be in. So I want to thank that family for giving myself such an honor of being recognized on their site as a reactor, and I can assure you, soulmates, this is the beginning of our journey together. Today's video, Crazy Train, the Ozzy Osbourne cover, hits on so many levels for me. I am a huge Ozzy Osbourne fan. We obviously lost him very recently, so the fact that they're getting on board to cover one of his songs, one of his more notorious songs as well, and the fact that this song was probably one of the most highly requested in the comment section of TNT when it came to reactions. Almost every second or third comment was, they've just done Crazy Train, get on it. So I've put a mad rush on this. I've made sure all the other reaction videos I had slated for this point in time get pushed to the back for a little bit just so we can listen to these kids once more. And then, as I said, we're going to slot them into my reactions frequently, even if we do once a week. We have a Mission Souls day, I don't know, but we're getting on board. I'm so hyped. Hope you guys are as well. Before we dive on in, you guys know what we do. We're going to sit back, we're going to take a beat. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to take a deep breath out. TNT showed me that these kids are going to exude instrumental prowess, energy, charisma, personality. We need as much room inside to absorb it all as we can. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train, covered by Mission Souls. Locked in, I'm ready, let's get it. Okay. I'm absolutely stunned by the level of professionalism within their instrumentals that these kids already have at such a young age. It's very Warning-esque to me. For those of you that are familiar of the Warning, you know, three sisters growing up playing music together, they're now hitting mainstream media, they're now hitting, you know, heights that they probably never thought imaginable. That's the level these kids are at in this instance here. I've heard, you know, some murmurings about there being an international tour that they're getting ready to do. This is the foundation of something that is going to grow and blow up into something absolutely incredible. I'm trying to watch my language because it's a family band and I like to swear, but we might have some younger ears coming into the mix, so I'm trying to stay tame. But another thing here that we've already seen, and I touched on it in the TNT performance, the charisma and personality these kids have at such a young age is great. Right at the start, just before that guitar shred, you had the pointing to the guitar to say, hey, check this out, this is about to go down. Then you just had them go back to back while they're playing. They're in a studio, but they're treating it like they're on stage and they're performing to the world. And that is going to hold them in such incredible stead moving forward, because while they're exuding this energy, this charisma, this, you know, this characterization within themselves in a studio setting, once they hit the stage, that's where things are going to get unreal. And some of you at home have already suggested to check out live performances, and I'm really clued into wanting to do that just to see how their stage presence feels in a live setting comparatively to the studio stuff. But let's continue on. Let's rock it.
That's how it goes. Millions of people living exposed. Maybe it's not too late to learn how to love and forget how to hate. Mental wounds are healing. Lots of bits of shame. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train.
Stacey's vocals are so clean. So clean. I love it. It's very... There are nuances of Ozzy Osbourne in her voice while singing this, which I think is absolutely fantastic. And again, to be exuding these nuances and having this talent at such a young age, they're only going to get better with time as they get older, as they get more experience performing. We're just cracking the surface with these kids. We really are. I'm only 2 tracks deep. I've only listened to 2 performances from these kids, and I want more. I'm finding myself at an impasse where I just want to sit down and listen to everything they've done. They are absolutely incredible. I mean, I think it's going to solidify itself when we get down to it, but when this solo hits coming up, Nisha's going to absolutely destroy it. Ice on the drums is an absolute weapon and it keeps time so perfectly. And then Nasez, I'm if I'm butchering that name again, I apologize, but I just love her energy and just the way she's always got a smile on her face, and she's power stancing and she's finding ways to always, you know, actively be in the bit. They're so good. They are so good.
Let's go! I listen to people, I listen to fools. I watched all the dropouts who make their own rules. One person conditioned to ruling control. The media sells it.
Get it, Ice.
Driving me insane. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I'm going off the rails on.
The double bass on the drums by Ice is fucking chef's kiss. I didn't want to swear. I was trying to hold back. I'm trying to be a good boy. But when you have talent abundant and you showcase it this filthy, this nasty, this dirty in the best of ways, there's sometimes no other way to describe it than dropping a slur or a swear. It's wow. We're running it back. We've got to hear it again. Just take it in.
And you live the road. Mental wounds and screaming.
Get ready for it.
I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I know that things are going wrong for me.
Ice. 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 Shit. I did it again. Whoops. Oh, that's... Oh, my lord. These kids are going to rule the world one day. They are going to be such a dominant force on the music scene that it's... If they're belting out covers this good, I can only wait to see more original work from them in the mix, because, you know, being a cover band might be their thing, might be their niche. They might feel more comfortable doing covers, but with the talent they've got, once they start banging out originals and we start getting albums from them, holy hell, lock me in. We got to watch Ice go nuts once more, because we're going to transition from Ice going absolutely nuts on the drums to Nisha absolutely slaying guitar.
Off the rails on a crazy train. I know that things are going wrong for me. You gotta listen to my words.
I challenge anybody at home, whether you've heard of Mission Souls before, whether you are a soulmate who has turned out to watch this video, whether you're hearing them for the first time, name me a better guitarist within the sweet spot of teenagehood than Nisha. I'll wait. I'll happily wait right here, because we're going to be sitting here for a while. When Mission Souls was recommended to me by one of my closest friends, he said to me that as far as he's concerned, and I've got messages to back it up if I ever show them to the world to confirm what I'm about to say, he has said that without a shadow of a doubt, Nisha is the best teenage guitarist on the planet, quote unquote, to thereabouts, to that effect. And when you listen to solos bursted out like that, there is no denying it. I'm taking it back, and we're going to listen to it again. That I'm so enamored by their talent, and you know, everybody has their own niche in life and they're better at some things than others. But one thing I've always wanted to do, I've always been musically sound, but I've always wanted to be able to play guitar or play bass guitar You know, I've sang in the past, I've played a little bit of drums in the past, but to have the talent instrumentally that these kids have, even at my age now, is a fever dream. It makes me incredibly jealous that I don't have even half of the prowess and ability they have. Let's hear it again. Let's just take a beat. Soulmates, let's take this in together. And the layering she's doing. Oh, I love that.
Hands of the Cold War, that's what we've become. Inherited troubles, I'm mentally numb. Crazy, I just cannot bear. I'm living with something that just isn't fair. Mental wounds are healing. Who and what is to blame? I'm
Yes.
going off the rails on a crazy train. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train.
Oh, kids. Kids. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. I knew it was going to go hard. I didn't anticipate for it to go that hard. These kids just raised the bar. I'm trying to be well behaved. As I said during the reaction itself, one of my close friends has said that currently he believes Nisha is the best teenage guitarist in the world. I've already challenged you to challenge that fact. I don't think you would find anybody better. She is absolutely god tier. Ice on the drums. Boy, oh boy, considering he is the youngest of the crop and he's playing with so much precision and power. Stacey's vocals, having those Aussie nuances throughout, and then Nakez, I swear to Christ, I hope I'm saying that correctly, but just her aura, her presence while being a part of this group and just getting people involved and bouncing off of one another and really setting up a visual performance whenever she's on screen. They are the ultimate compilation, these kids, and I'm really keen to watch performances moving forward where their mother and father are actually on screen and not off screen, because with these four as is, I believe when it comes to moving around, when Sakan, the father, gets involved, he becomes the bass player, and then Nases moves back to doing keyboard. Then you've got the mother, Sheena, she does main vocals, while Stacey might pick up backing vocals or shared lead vocals. So very interested to see how that mix kind of goes, and I've already got a handful of songs downloaded ready to go based on your recommendation. But again, just like the first time around, if there's any Missioned Souls songs that you want to see me react to, the comment section is where you got to leave those for me. Absolutely blown away. This TNT was great. I think Crazy Train tops TNT. And I'm only scratching the surface with these guys. They have so many performances to check out, not just the studio renditions, but live performances as well. As I said, I read a comment on my recent video that said that there was an international tour that they were planning. So doors are opening up for these kids. And I'm so glad, because when they've got this much talent, the world deserves to see them. Do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, do me a favor and hit that like button down below. If you're a fellow soulmate and you want to get on board the community we are building together here, soulmates or otherwise, feel free to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell before you leave. So whenever I upload, you get that ring-a-ding-ding to tell you something new has gone down. I am so keen to keep taking in these kids with everything they do. I haven't been this excited for an up-and-coming band in such a long time. Such a long time. I mean, I've been excited like this for bands that are established, but as far as bands that are still studio based, only doing like localized kind of shows and stuff, especially at this age, I don't think I've ever been as hyped ever. Maybe when The Warning was younger and I checked out The Warning stuff, but again, I took The Warning on board once they were older. So this is definitely uncharted waters for me, but I'm not even going to wade in the shallows. I'm diving straight into the deep end. That's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.